Hello my little birds. Now that the summer is coming, now that the summer has come, because in some countries like Greece, for example, is already there, hopefully. Okay, so that the summer has come, I tried to put some thoughts down as far as traveling is concerned, and make a small video. I try to keep it small, because my years of traveling, and trust me when I say years, I mean years of traveling, and some conversations I had with friends about traveling made me think that it would be nice to put these thoughts on a video. I know this is not the first video about traveling and about what you need to know before traveling, if hopefully they're useful to you. So first of all, before we talk about anything else, I want to suggest 3 online platforms for finding tickets. Now, these are not platforms with the cheapest tickets available. They're just platforms that I have found very easy to browse, very easy to find the flights, and very updated. They're really very up to date. Now, these flights, the first platform is one that I think most people know, is www.kiwi.com. The second one is one that I like very much and I use very often, is the Skyscanner, www.skyscanner.com. And the third one is one that is a Greek one, but it applies to everybody, to everyone. It is Pamediakopes.gr, which is www.pamediakopes.com, .gr, sorry. The last platform is usually for flights in Greece, around Greece. Anyway, not only, but it has many flights from Athens airport to other airports in Greece. Now, of course, for traveling, you will need a passport, okay? If you travel inside your country, you won't need a passport, you will need only your ID, everybody knows it. But to any country besides your own country, you will need a passport. Even though some companies still accept the ID, like some companies of countries that they are in EU, they still accept IDs, but, and you may check also, but for me, you're always safe when you travel with a passport. Everybody is obliged to accept it. So, now, what you need before traveling, or even better, what to pack before traveling. First of all, the question is, where are you traveling? Where is your destination? And why? What's the purpose of your traveling? Because it's another thing if you're traveling for business, if you're on a business travel, if you're on a business journey, and another thing if you're on vacation, if you're on holiday, so it's a holiday. I find it very useful to check the weather always beforehand. Now, if you're traveling, if you're on a business trip, then we're talking about what? 2-3 days? 4 days tops? I mean, if you have, let's say, one interview or one business meeting, that will take a day. So that will be like 2 days. If you are going for an interview or going for 2 interviews, usually you will have these interviews very close to one another, maybe even the same day, but this is not very likely. Let's say then you will need 3-4 days tops. Now, in that case, of course, what you're gonna pack, first and foremost, will be a business suit. Okay? You need to go to your interview, you need to go to your business meeting elegantly, with elegance. Even if you're a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. I mean, you need to show, let's say that you need to play a part, you need to play a role. So this role requires a business suit. So you definitely have that. Now, if you're going for a couple of days, you will have apparently some time to walk around, to see the city. That means that you will need definitely a pair of shoes that is comfortable. And I mean it, because I have witnessed in many occasions, and really when I say many occasions, I mean 5 up to 10, which is a big number. People saying, oh, gee, I did bring shoes for walking. Why not? Why not? I mean, you will walk. That's certain, especially if you're in a city that you have never visited before, or if you're in a city that you actually like to walk around. Let's say London is a city that is really good for walking. I mean, there are so many things you can see, so you don't want to miss it. So it's a good thing if you pack a pair of trainers or shoes that are really comfortable for you. It can be boots, but really comfortable for walking. Of course, you will probably pack a pair of shoes for your meeting, for your business meeting. Okay. And then for me, I have found it very useful, jeans. I found jeans very useful because you can, I mean trouser, jeans, trouser, because you can combine it with everything. Everything. You can combine it with a t-shirt, you can combine it with a blazer, you can combine it with a really nice blouse, you can combine it with everything that you may think. So even if you have a business meeting, you could wear possibly your jeans. If you have a black jeans, even better, and with a really nice blazer, and a really nice shirt, something, and a really nice pair of shoes. And there you have it, okay? If you are up to jeans. So if you have jeans like blue jeans and black jeans, then you can take them both and you're good to go. That applies also if you're on a holiday trip and it is not summer, okay? So if you're on a holiday trip and it's not summer, then jeans will do. Now, something else one might consider is if you're going for an interview or for a business meeting, it would be good to have all your files in a USB stick. In that way, you avoid carrying papers, pack of papers with you, with all your certificates and your CVs and everything. Of course, when you're going for an interview, in most cases they actually do have your CV or your everything they need to know about you, your documentations, but then again, it's a good thing always to have them in a USB stick. Now, let's go to this occasion when you're on vacation. Now, it always depends if you are on a winter vacation or if you are on a holiday, on a summer vacation, if you are in a northern country or in a southern country. I'm not going to tell you what to take with you as far as clothing is concerned. I will mention though, and this goes to any kind of trip you're into, because there are many options of accommodation. Some of you may travel and the accommodation that you have found is through Airbnb. Some of you is through, some of you go on a holiday trip and you are on a camping site. Some of you're in a hotel. Whatever you decide, wherever you decide to stay, I always think that it's a good thing, even if you used to sleep on your bed naked, it's a good thing to always wear something during sleeping when you're not in your own bed at your own home. Just something to consider. Now, summertime, and especially when you go to southern countries, you really don't need many clothes. Really, it's not necessary. Because first of all, if you're going to a country like Greece, Spain, Italy, even Africa, most of the time you are on a beach, on a bathing suit, and that's all you need. You always have to consider that it's warm, it's hot, the weather is hot, so you need light clothing. But it's a good thing if you always take a light jacket with you. Something really light that you have, because it happens so that sometimes during the night it is chilly outside. Now when you're going in northern countries, because usually even during summer it's rainy, just keep that in mind. Take a raincoat with you. There are really beautiful raincoats for summer season. Now, something else, when you're booking through Airbnb, and this has to do with Airbnb accommodation, make sure you see exactly what they provide you, because there are some cases, just some cases, that you need to take your own towels with you. Okay? In that case, I think it's better if you have a microfiber towel. You can find cheap microfiber towels. It doesn't have to be anything expensive, but it's better than to have a regular towel, because it takes up a lot of space. Microfiber towel takes up very little space. Also, for me, the best way to travel is travel light when it comes to how many suitcases you're gonna take with you. My travel experience has shown me that the lighter I travel, the better. Usually you book through internet, and when you book through internet, in most cases, with most companies, you're entitled with you in the cabin one handbag, a small bag that you usually have all your belongings like passports and this kind of stuff, and one suitcase with very specific measurements. You can check it out, every company has it. I'm gonna just tell you two companies, one Greek, one British. EasyJet has these measurements, and Aegean has its measurement. Actually, the measurements are the same, I think, with every company. Now, any suitcase bigger than this will have to go as cargo. Any suitcase smaller than this, you can take it in the cabin. For me, it's better to have a smaller one and take it in the cabin. Now, if you travel and you have stops, I mean, you have a stop and then you have to take another flight, for me it's better if you stick with your suitcase. I mean, if you have a correspondence airport, okay, don't let the suitcase travel as cargo when you have to change flights. Trust me on this. It's better if you have it with you. We all know, of course, and this goes especially for the ladies, we all know, of course, what we're not allowed to take with us in the suitcase. I'm not going to talk about guns, explosives, knives and all this kind of stuff, apparently not, but I'm going to talk about all the accessories, especially we women need, but also men. We do know the rule of 100 milliliters, and that's all you can get. I mean, each project has to be less than 100 milliliters, 100 ml or less. Now, if you can't, ladies, if you cannot do without any makeup at all, which is normal, try to go with stick products like stick foundation, stick concealer, stick everything. So otherwise you may have to leave something behind when you are in the airport, and you don't want that. So I think that's all I can tell you. I told you I will try to keep it short. For me, I have found out that it's better for my clothes, it's better to roll them than fold them. Because if you fold your clothes, no matter how well you have folded them, they're not gonna end up be really neat when you take them out of the suitcase. If you roll them, okay, then you have better chances of having them more neat. And also when you roll them, they take up less space than if you fold them and you have one above the other. There is, I will put down the link, a really good video of how to pack your bag. And so that's all I can say about what to pack or what not to pack. I always believe that, especially on holiday vacation, exactly because it is holiday, it's good for our psychology, it's good for our mentality, for our mental situation, to try to live with as less products as we can, and just try to enjoy the place that we are going, that we are visiting. So these were a few just tips, and I hope that this video made some sense to you. It was something that it was useful to you. There are some more videos to follow. One video will be definitely what to take with you when you are traveling on a boat, on a ship in Greek islands. Okay, so thanks for watching. I really hope it was useful, and bye bye.